In this video, I'm going to be telling you how I went from this to this. I'm going to be telling you the 5 big mistakes that I've made on my strength training muscle building journey in hopes that others cannot make these mistakes, can learn from my mistakes, and hopefully help someone on their journey of strength training and building muscle. So, and by no stretch am I saying I'm an expert in this area. I am just sharing what has worked for me, the mistakes that I have made, so that someone else cannot make these mistakes. So let's get to it. Number 1, failure to apply progressive overload. Now, progressive overload is a concept that most lifters should know. You should know this, but if you don't, here you go. It's the concept of striving to be stronger, to lift more weight, to add more repetitions, add more weight to do more repetitions to your exercises, and which means progressively getting stronger with each workout, or over a span of time. And so, for example, if you're doing 135 pounds in the bench for 10 repetitions, you want to be aiming for 11 repetitions, or even maybe 12 repetitions the next time you're in the gym. So one big thing that I recommend for this is tracking your lifts. Your phone has the Notes app. Use that, track your workout, put down what you lift, put down the exercise, put down the sets, put down the repetitions, and track it. Because if you track it, you know what you trained, so the next time you're in the gym, you have a clear goal on what you got to hit. For a long time, I didn't write down my workout. I didn't know what I was aiming for. I just went in there to move weight. And a lot of people do that. If you want to get stronger, you want to see progress, you got to be precise with your numbers so that you know what to aim for. So that's the first mistake. Second mistake that I made is not eating enough calories. Now, if you want to get stronger, if you want to build muscle, you have to eat enough food. You got to get enough calories, you got to get enough protein. Because if you don't, you're not giving your body the raw material that it needs to build that strength, to build that extra tissue. And you may get a little bit stronger, but it's going to be way slower and a lot more frustrating. Problem that I did was I went vegan for 5 years. 5 years I was vegan. And on a vegan diet, it's very difficult to get the proper calories and protein requirements that you need to gain weight, build muscle. So this is me on a vegan diet. Yep, I don't recommend it. I'm on the vegan diet. I got really skinny, even though I was working out still, not super consistently, but I was still working out, I was still doing calisthenics. I was losing weight, and I think the lightest I got on the vegan diet was about 117 pounds. So I got very skinny. So me being an ectomorph, the vegan diet was not conducive for my goals in getting stronger and putting on weight. I just wasn't getting enough calories in. So that was my experience with the vegan diet. No offense to anyone who's on the vegan diet. If it works for you, great. But for me, it did not work. And that is a principle you got to make, a mistake that I made that you have to make sure you don't. Eat enough calories. Eat enough calories to gain strength and muscle. Are you subscribed yet? If you're not subscribed, you got to hit that button down below. Come on, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. It's right there. Click that button. And let's get back to the video. Next, number 3, third mistake that I made was training without sufficient intensity. Now, if you don't train with sufficient intensity, you don't give your body the signal to adapt and get stronger. Now, I used to train just hitting a particular rep range, like 8 reps. I would aim for 8, and once I hit 8, I put the weight down. I did that for a long time, and I made progress for a while, but that stagnated. And I stagnated for a long time, and I wondered why. You know why? I wasn't pushing myself. I wasn't forcing my body into telling it, sending it the signal. Because you got to think about it. Strength increase and putting on muscle is essentially your body. It's a stressor on your body. Your body is like, oh shit, I have to get stronger. So the body adapts and becomes stronger. But if you don't provide the sufficient intensity to your training, your body's not going to adapt. Your body is not going to get the message. You got to tell your body, hey, you got to tell the body through intensity that you got to get stronger. Next, 4, getting adequate recovery and rest. Now, there was a point when I was training every single day, and I liked it. I went to the park and I would do calisthenics, but I wasn't really seeing much progress over, months and almost a year. And I was frustrated, because, you do something for a long time, you want to see results. The mistake that I was making was that I wasn't giving my body the sufficient rest and recovery that it needed to grow. So your body does not grow and get stronger when you're training. It does that when you're resting, when you're recovering. So a big catalyst for me was Mike Mensner's training, which was prioritizing rest and recovery. So I began to take 2 to 3 days off between sessions. And what I noticed was that my strength was getting stronger each workout. Each workout I was lifting an extra 2 reps consistently. As long as I was getting good sleep, good diet, I was getting stronger. That was a big thing that I realized I was doing wrong. I wasn't getting enough rest. I wasn't resting enough. So if you're training very, very often, incorporate more rest days. Just experiment. See how your body responds. You'll probably realize that you're going to get stronger, and more consistently you're going to be getting stronger. So that's number 4. Number 5 is consistency. This one is big. Consistency, you have to be consistent to see progress. I've been training since I was 17, so 10 years. But the thing is, I haven't been consistent the whole time. 5 years of that I was vegan and I was working out kind of, but not super serious. So if you want to see progress, you got to be consistent. You have to do the things right. You have to eat right. You have to train correctly. And you have to get proper rest. And you have to do that for time. But if you look at it this way, you're going to be exercising for the rest of your life. So just learn to enjoy the process, enjoy the act, and you will see progress over time. As long as you follow these, don't make these mistakes, and you do these things correctly, you're going to see progress. You're going to get stronger, and it's pretty much inevitable if you follow these steps to make progress. And that's it. That's all I have to say. The ideal situation is you love training, you do it, and it's addicting. It's fun. I find it fun. I love going to the gym. I love pushing myself to get stronger. And if you're not weight training, you're not resistance training, I recommend it, man. Go to the gym, train, try it out, or calisthenics, whatever you like to do. Whatever form of resistance training you like, do it, because resistance training is great for you. It's great for your health. It's great for your body. It's great for your confidence, everything. So that is my video today. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.